have a weekly rhythm and architecture, which I've fallen in love with too, although stumbled upon as opposed to designed in advance. What about when are you writing? When are you training? When are you recording? And why at those times?
Yeah, I would say training is generally going to be pre-lunch or after work, let's just say, before dinner. I like to train before meals, just like right before meals. And writing is not necessarily a daily activity. It probably should be. It might end up being.
I've just seen you finish 5 Bullet Friday.
Yeah, you saw me do 5 Bullet Friday. So I actually do write that myself. That is not ghostwritten. That is something I do. It's the closest I'll ever get to having a diary. So I actually enjoy doing it because I can look back at any week.
Well, I mean, you convinced me, God. I thought, this is so funny, things that you take for granted about the world, in retrospect, you realize that you were still maybe early on things. So like you with podcasting, it kind of appeared perhaps obvious to you. You probably had an idea that you were a first mover for it. But I knew 4 years ago when I started my newsletter, God, it's the only thing that you own. Tim Ferriss says it's the only thing that you own, and it's the most valuable piece of real estate, and everything else is mediated by a thing, and you can export that CSV and you can move it anywhere else in the world. Oh my God, I'm so late to the party. And now I look back and I go, I'm so glad that I started that 4 years ago. And I'm now that guy proselytizing about like, dude, you need to get a lead magnet.
So I know we're bouncing around a little bit, and I feel like I'm giving a disappointing answer, but there's a reason for the disappointment. So first thing, actually, just to comment on that, when I started my podcast, many people told me it was too late. They're like, that ship has sailed, man. 2014. So people are always going to tell you you're too late. Now, we could talk about competition and differentiation separately, but the key takeaway for my very disappointing answer to what is my daily routine is that the exact boot up sequence does not matter. What matters is having at least, say, 3 hours in a block of time uninterrupted where you can focus on 1 or 2 of your highest leverage tasks, which have been defined beforehand. And those highest leverage tasks could be the things that make you most uncomfortable on your to-do list, the things that have been punted week to week to week, could also be the things that are most energy in, the things that give you the most in terms of recharge so that